This is going to be descriptive audio for the first Halo game, the first mission. This game came on the heels of things like Doom and Quake and a lot of other video games. Mario Brothers was a thing for 15, 20 years before this. Halo is, in my mind, the first masterpiece of a video game in that it's complete. It has great gameplay. The guns are fun. It has good sound effects. The Foley artists are incredible. It has this soundtrack you're about to hear. It has incredible story, characters, everything. It's as good as any movie I've ever seen. And just like every time I hear the Soviet national anthem, I think of Hunt for Red October. Every time I hear this, I get chills. Without fail, 20 years later, it's nuts. For my money, this and Subnautica 1 are the greatest video games ever made. Okay, Halo CE. We want normal because we're in a hurry to get to the story bit. And we're going to load straight into a mission called the Pillar of Autumn. I'm going to occasionally do some pauses for description. We're in space and we're looking at the Pillar of Autumn, which is a frigate. I'm not sure. Somewhere online you could probably find the exact scale of this ship, but it's huge. It's a city-sized ship. There are bigger ships later on, but this one's huge for now. And it is kind of, the human ships are pretty boring shaped. They're basically a giant gun called a Mac gun, which we might hear more about later. It basically accelerates a giant chunk of metal to 4% of the speed of light, I think, if I have the lore right. It's a giant gun. That's what the humans build their ships around. And then it's got fighter bays, it's got crew quarters, it's got huge engines. It can bippity bop boop across the galaxy really quick. And it has a captain who you'll hear pretty early on here, Captain Keys. And he's a older dude, probably in his late 50s, 60s, not that old. Very fit, very, very trim and organized like everybody is on this ship. And he's a good guy. You like him. Gray hair, I think green eyes. And then also you're going to hear Cortana. Cortana is the ship's AI. She's the AI in this world are really smart. They're trusted very much by the humans. They run a lot of ship functions. They can actually just sail the whole ship. And their job is to protect the crew, protect the ship, and they have a bunch of other rules that you'll find out about. So here we go. As the autumn passes by, we see a huge orange planet and a strange looking satellite. It's huge. It's in the shape of a hula hoop, but it's flat. Instead of the hoop being round, it's flat like a ribbon. So the outside of it looks like just spaceship. It's grayish, gray to black metal of an alien design. Looks really sturdy, but then the inside is earth and water, rivers, atmosphere. There's trees growing. There's animals. I think there's definitely some bad people we'll run into, and atmosphere, weather. I think it rains at one or 2 points in this, and the ring is so huge. It's a space habitat and a space station. I think is what they refer to it as, because it's just too big to call it a satellite. But they are massive. They are what in science fiction is considered a ring world, because if it rotated, that would be a way to create false gravity, I think. And the Pillar of Autumn has stumbled across this in deep space, and I think this is the first time humanity's ever bumped into one of these. This is Halo 1, Pillar of Autumn.
Cortana, all I need to know is, did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of their recon picket now, nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battle groups. Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their station.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone. And Cortana.
Hmm?
Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
Cortana's appearance is of about a 10 to 12 inch tall hologram, and she doesn't really wear clothes, but her body doesn't really show off anything like nipples or anything too explicit. But she was considered pretty sexy for a character in a video game. And she's pretty, but she's made of like purple and pink light. So she definitely looks non human, even though she's shaped just like a human woman. Now we're moving through the ship. We see Marines in heavy armor directing the movement and preparation of fighters and dropships. We're on the flight deck. There's dropships maneuvering around. There's tanks on the deck. There's warthogs, which are like a 4-wheel dune buggy technical. They've got a machine gun mounted on the back. They look really cool. Everything's sort of military, olive drab green. Now, this ship, to the eye, is so military. It is so clearly not a civilian ship. All hard lines, flat surfaces, all gray colors. Some of the vehicles are green because they're designed to go into a green environment like Earth or other friendly planets, but the ship is very serious. It's all business. Nothing is really painted cute colors. There is no decorations. Hallways and doorways are numbered, and you have a constant sense that you are on a military vessel.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Once again, it is our job to finish what the flyboys started. We are leaving this ship platoon and engaging the Covenant on solid ground. When we meet the enemy, we will rip their skulls from their spines and toss them away, laughing. Am I right, Marines? Sir, yes, sir! Damn right I am. Now move it out! Double time!
Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal contact imminent.
All you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close, this is gonna be your lucky day.
Covenant's what the humans refer to the aliens as. We're looking at a cryo computer.
Sure.
Unseal the casket, it says.
Right. Let's thaw him out. Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. Cracking the case in 30 seconds.
We can see a display. This is our first view of ourselves, our character. And they are opening cryopods in a bay full of cryopods. And this one is in the center of the room with more machinery attached to it. Looks like it's the machinery where they thaw you out after you come out of long-term sleep. And he is huge. He's pushing 7 foot tall, maybe taller, and heavily armored, green plate armor head to toe with like a golden visor. He looks very military. He looks like an army, death mech robot, but it's a guy in armor. That's us.
He's hot! Blowing the pins in 5!
This tube shows green. Cycle complete.
Sorry for the quick thaw, Master Chief. Things are a little hectic right now. The disorientation should pass quickly.
Welcome back, sir. We'll have you battle-ready stat.
Chief, please look around the room. I need to get a calibration reading for your battlesuit's diagnostics. Good. Thank you, sir.
I'm bringing your health
I
monitors
forgot
online,
this
sir.
exists. Because This is on the regular difficulty, which will allow me to race through a little
Vital
quicker.
signs look normal. No freezer burn.
It's running me through a sort of
Go ahead and
tutorial.
climb out of the cryotube.
Chief steps out, stand next to this technician. You can see that he's like a head taller than everybody else. He's a very large man.
I gave you a double dose of the wake-up stim. Take a quick walk around the cryo bay and join me at the optical diagnostic station when you're ready.
Oh god, it's gonna run me through this shit. Didn't think of this. Alright, we'll do it. This is what it does to you the first time you play.
Stand on
Make
the
sure
red
you know
square,
how to
please.
look left, right, up, down. Make sure you can handle the controls.
I know the ordnance techs usually take care of your targeting sensors, but we're short of time, Chief. Just look at each of the flashing panels to target them. When you lock on, it'll change color.
Just give me a skip tutorial light, and I will look at it, please. Stand on the red square. I'm not standing on the red square. See? I can't even follow instructions.
that
Maybe I
looks
do need the
good.
tutorial.
Sir, I'm getting some calibration errors. I'm going to invert your looking pitch, so you can see if you like it better that way.
Oh god, no.
Try charging
Nobody
the
wants that
flashing
anymore.
lights again.
No, no. Oh god, it.
Is that better, or
Forgot
should
that
I
it did
switch it
this.
back?
Other way. There we
Okay.
go.
Try looking up and down again, please.
Yep,
Do
we're
you want
good.
me to leave it like that, or switch it again?
Leave it like it
Okay,
is.
I'll
Let's
leave
go.
the pitch normal. But if you want, you can change it yourself later.
Okay. Let's
I'm
go.
ready for the energy shield test now.
Please follow me to the energy shield test station.
Oh man.
Fire teams, report to defense.
Maybe I should have set it for heroic just to get past this quicker.
Show inbound Covenant boarding craft. Stand by to
This is
repel
not going to
boarding.
save time in the long run. Sorry, bud. So they put you in this machine. This armor has a built-in shield. It puts up just kind of a constant force field around Chief. You will periodically hear
Okay,
it.
sir, look at me so we can begin. Okay, bring his energy shields online, please.
When the shield gets overwhelmed, it drops, makes this noise, and it tries to recharge.
All right.
But if you keep
Shield
getting
green is
hit,
fully
you
charged.
can't recharge. So
Okay,
when your
sir,
shield
bring them
drops,
down to test the automatic
basically
recharge.
you want to get to cover. Give the shield a chance to recharge, and then you're good. And then you have some hit points basically underneath the shield. But generally, Halo was the first game to do this well.
Showing green across the board.
A lot of games live off of your shield
This
now.
is Captain Key. Send the Master Chief to the bridge immediately.
Yeah, boys,
Captain,
quit
we'll
screwing
have to
around.
skip the weapons diagnostics
Yep.
On
and
the double, crewman.
Aye,
Yep.
sir. The skipper seems jumpy. We'd better get moving. We'll find you weapons later.
Okay, I'll leave the self-diagnostics running at least.
Good
Okay.
idea. You'd better get to your evac group, Sam.
Well,
Affirmative. I just have to reset the computer and I'm out of here. Oh god, they're trying to get through the door. Security!
he's up in a
Intruders
balcony
in
room
the
above us.
house!
Sam!
We can't get
Sam!
there.
Come on.
He just
you
got
gotta
killed
get the
by
hell
an
out of
elite,
here.
huge,
This
8
way.
foot tall, heavily armored, split
Alert,
chin,
all hands.
creepy
Boarding
mandible
parties
alien.
on port decks 4, 7, and 12. Emergency move to engage.
Oh no, the technician that was with me is dead. That hallway exploded. Going down a different one. Covenant is a group of aliens together. All of them hate us humans. Come on, dude, run away. There's more elites down that hallway. Holy crap. Elites are... Well, they are elites. They are competent, quick, tough. They can use a variety of weapons. Ooh. There's one there, but he is being killed by the Marines. Run past them. Because I'm supposed to be getting to the bridge, and I still don't have a gun.
Sir, the
Come on,
captain
Marine,
needs
take
you
me
on
to the bridge.
ASAP.
Let's go.
Better follow me.
I'm not waiting on you. I need a gun. Running, running, running.
Stay back!
So the Covenant are the elites, the grunts, there's vultures. The grunts are little squat guys that scream at you and have high-pitched voices. The elites are pretty tough. Oh, here's the captain.
Captain Keyes.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3, make that 4 kills. Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
Report.
It must have been one of their boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Ma'am, fire control for the main cannon is offline.
Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option.
All right, then. I'm initiating Cold Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the auto. That means you too, Cortana.
While you do what? Go down with the ship?
In a matter of speaking. The object we found, I'm gonna try and land the Autumn on it.
With all due respect, sir, this war has enough dead heroes.
I appreciate your concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me. Protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of a shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable, and that means you're leaving ship. Lock in a selection of emergency landing zones, upload them to my neural lace, and then sort yourself for a heart transfer.
Aye, aye, sir.
She looks sad.
Which is where you come in, Chief. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything. Force deployment, weapons research. Earth.
I understand.
The Autumn will continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll listen, but I'd suggest letting my subroutines handle the final approach.
Excellent work, Cortana. Thank you. Are you ready?
She looks around wistfully.
Yank me.
Good luck, Master Chief.
Her hologram disappeared into a little chip that Captain Keyes hands Chief and he puts in the back of his helmet.
Your architecture isn't much different from the Autumn's.
Don't get any funny ideas.
I don't keep it loaded, son. You'll have to find ammo as you go.
Captain hands us the best pistol any video game's ever had. The reason they put Cortana in Chief's armor is both because Chief is the toughest person to kill on the ship and because his armor next to the Autumn is the most elaborate, most powerful computer and sensor array. Whoop. There's grunts. I hear him. Whoop. Headshot. Okay. Grunts are little squeaky guys. You'll hear them yelling and worrying. They're kind of cowardly.
Those Marines could use some help, Chief.
See assault rifle? Elite down. There's more over this way, though. So this is the assault rifle. I'll give you guys an audio tutorial as I clear this room. So this is the assault rifle. Kind of reminds me of the pulse rifle from Aliens. A lot of Halo's a little bit of an Aliens ripoff, but it does a great job of making it its own. So you'll probably hear me firing short bursts a lot. There's your reload. And then my favorite pistol, probably in any game ever, is this pistol. And that's the zoom function. It's got a 2x, so it's like a little cheesy sniper rifle. And it tends to headshot. If you headshot the little guys, they eat it in one shot. So I love the pistol. We can only carry 2 weapons at a time in Halo, so I have to pick wisely. I can pick up any enemy weapons, but I'm not doing it just yet. Get out. Get out. Oh, I just shot a Marine. I'm a jerk. Wow. Lucky they didn't get mad at me, and I'm glad I didn't kill him.
What the hell? Did something just hit us?
Yeah, something just hit us.
About time you showed up.
They've got Covenant dropships are connecting to our airlocks.
Our lifeboat airlocks to attach their boarding craft. We
She
go
said it
out and they
better.
come in. Clever bastards.
They do bring these weird little shield recharge things that I'm going to use. Overcharges Chief's shield, sort of overclocks it, makes it better for a little bit. My flashlight on. Lights are out in some parts of the ship, and we are now in the maze. This is just a labyrinth of corridors that all look the same. I'm basically just listening for the sounds of assholes going for him. Come on, reload it. There we go. fucker. Okay. So we have to get off the ship, which don't exactly remember which way. Just gonna follow the last grunts I killed. Oh, no, I got a Marine here. I'd like to, since I'm on the lower difficulty, keep as many Marines as alive as possible. If I don't play like complete ass, it should be doable. Get down. Good man. Some of the Marines have never seen Chief before, but they've all heard about it. It's a very rare type of soldier. This ship is a mess. Some of these corridors are hard to get through because of the wreckage. Ugh, get out. Oh, dramatic death. I see you in there. Picked up a health. That's the sound of that. Healed what little HP damage I've taken.
Covenant, on the landing above us.
Yeah, we're just gonna go up there.
Keep your head down. There's two of us in here now, remember?
Yep, she's right. Bitch. Come on, Marines. Let's go. Whoa. Do I not have any grenades? I have no grenades. Seems like I'm not dropping them, I think, because I'm on weenie difficulty. Okay. Which is probably so I don't get blown up by the Covenant, because the Covenant can throw grenades. That's where you usually get most of your grenades. Okay, everybody's down. Good. Except this elite. I see you back there. What are you doing? Chief does not really run anywhere. He goes at chief speed, and that is the only speed he goes.
The life pods are launching. We should hurry. Warning, blast doors closing. The Covenant
Cool.
are destroying the life pods.
Oh my god, they're
Really?
literally killing our people in our life pods. It's terrible.
We have to use the ship's maintenance access ways.
Yeah.
Follow the nav point. It will lead you to
Bulkhead
an
doors
opening.
sealed. Flashlight on. We're going in really small, cramped tunnels now. Very claustrophobic and dark. Can't see shit. Chief barely fits in these. Like he's too tall, too wide. It's kind of scrunch walking through here.
I'm detecting Covenant movement outside the access ways.
Yeah, I see it. Switching off the light.
Activating motion tracker. Let's find a safe exit.
Not going to open the damn door for me. I see Covenant there.
We're too close. We need to find another route. Motion tracker shows all clear.
Alright, going through here. Nope, that doesn't open either.
Wait. We need to get through that door, but it's been damaged by an explosion. Analyzing.
Oh, we can get through here.
The door's control mechanism is offline, but it's taken a lot of damage.
I just smashed
We'll
it.
be able to bash it open.
Way ahead of you, Cortana. That's a lot. Let's give it a second. Get out of here. That was quite a death. Alright. I think we're almost out of here. Motion tracker helps. We've got bad people ahead. Oh, I'm in the upper cryo room where they killed the techs that woke me up. Yep. You guys are on the wrong side of the glass now. They did. There's 3 elites right by my cryopod. Yeah. Elite grenade with my name on it, Paul. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Okay.
Combat teams, Alpha, through November, pull out the nearest sector.
Turn on the damn flashlight for a sec. Turn it on. Kill the people. Where'd that elite go? Oh, sorry, Marine. I got it. A little bit friendly fire there. Whoops. Alright. Nope, this is a dead end. No, it's not. This way. Got the maze. Shush.
The damage to the superstructure is extensive.
Alright, find another way to close on them. Oh, we're still in the maze here. Yeah. Hide behind their own shields. Covenant deploy these portable force fields and block off about a door's width. Get out. Get out. Get out. There's an elite here somewhere. Maybe not.
There's one last lifeboat. Quickly, get aboard before it launches.
Oh, come on, everybody in, everybody in. Into the escape pod. Okay. Marines are all here. Let's go. This Marine dives for the door, doesn't quite make it. Chief picks him up and
Now
throws
would
him
be
in.
a very good time to leave.
Climbs in.
Punch it.
Aye, sir.
About 5 seats on either side.
Going for minimum safe distance.
It's about the size of a small bus.
Are we, sir? I don't want to die out here.
Chief gives him a little
Look.
pat. Peeks over the pilot's shoulder, out the front visor, front view. You can see the object, a halo approaching it. It's rotating very slowly.
Lieutenant?
Hell if I know. We're landing on it.
Hell yeah.
I knew it. The Autumn's accelerating. Keys is going in manual.
There's a lot of fire coming out of the side of the Autumn. It does not look good, and it nearly crushed us. Going past?
Heads up, everyone. This is it. We're entering the ring's atmosphere in 5.
You sure you wouldn't rather take a seat?
We'll be fine.
Chief is standing in the center aisle, hanging onto rails on either
I still
side,
had
rather
fingers,
than
they'd
sitting.
be crossed.
And that's mission number 1. I'm going to segment the recording there, but that's the first mission, Pillar of Autumn. Land on the ring in a beautiful nature preserve looking area next to a waterfall.
Air brake failure. They blew too early. I'm losing her. Brace for impact.
We'll pick it up there next time.